Definitely gold and silver will be cheaper because of reduction in custom duty, and this has been a demand for the industry since 2013, where the custom duty went up from about 1% or 2% to almost 12% and then slowly up to 15%. This gave a rise to a large parallel market for the industry, and also with many of the agreements there were a lot of parallel ways to import the bullion, causing a distortion in the market and the pricing. Now with the new reduction in custom duty and rationalization of import, we will see a more uniform rate across. Prior to the custom duty rates, like I said, there was a lot of variability in the imports duty. There were, through some channel you could get gold as low as 6% duty and some channels as high as 15%. So effectively not all channels were working to import the gold most of the time. Now with this rationalization and hardly any differences in the duties across the channels, we will see much more ease of gold import, more uniformity of the rate, and that, like I said, they should result in a much more better and a more uniform price across India of the gold and silver rate. And because of this multiple ways of importing, everyone in the supply chain of gold would benefit, right from the refiners, the bankers, the exchanges, and also the exporters. So this is overall will be a good for the industry as well. And our suggestion has always been that the gold and silver should be a portfolio of every investor, whether small or big. And we would always encourage that, and I'm quite sure that we'll see a lot more investment in gold and silver because of these changes.
In the recent budget, Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced a surprise and a positive rate cut from 15% to 6% on gold and silver. This was the largest rate cut in the history. Indian consumers had got used to increase in custom duty on gold and silver. However, this came as a surprise to both the industries as well as consumers. It helped in demand because a lot of consumers who were sitting on the sidelines to buy gold and silver because the price rise used this as a fantastic opportunity to buy precious metals. Also, this came at a right time just ahead of the festive and the wedding season, so this helped the industry as well. I think what the rate cut does is it leads to two important factors. First, it helps the consumers who are on the sidelines to buy gold and silver once again, but also to the industry, which was to a large extent impacted by two things: multiple duty structures as well as an increased flow of unofficial gold into India. By reducing the duty, the government has actually impacted both these factors, where multiple duty structures have been streamlined to a single duty structure for all precious metals, and also the unofficial gold which often came into India from Middle East and from various other neighboring countries has stopped. This has helped the organized sector because the demand has once again moved from unofficial trade to the organized sector, helping the government in terms of tax revenue, but also the organized trade to flourish. I think this is a fantastic step in the right direction. This will help the Indian gems and jewelry industry to grow in future.
हमने देखा है कि 2024 का जो बजट था उसमें गोल्ड का जो कस्टम ड्यूटी था वो 9% सिग्निफिकेंटली कम किया गया, जो 15% से 6% में लाया गया। उसके लिए मैं हमारे जो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर है उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं, और उसके कारण इंडिया में बहुत सारा स्मगलिंग जो हो रहा था वो कर्ब हो जाएगा, क्योंकि 15% से 6% पे ड्यूटी आ जाने से जो स्मगलिंग जो था वो चेन टूट गया है, और इसके बाद जो डिमांड है वो बेटर वे पे चल रही है। दूसरा क्या है कि जो गोल्ड है वो एक एसेट क्लास में भी आ गया है, और लोग उसको करेंसी के तौर पे भी देख रहे हैं, डॉलर वर्सेस गोल्ड को कंपेयर कर रहे हैं। तो मेरे हिसाब से आगे जाने वाले पीरियड में गोल्ड का प्राइस पेपर मनी अगेंस्ट मेटल मनी के साथ बढ़ता रहेगा, और जो भी पब्लिक कस्टमर ले रहे हैं उनके लिए ये विन विन सिचुएशन है। अगर वो ज्वेलरी लेते हैं या बाहर फॉर्म में लेते हैं या फिर गवर्नमेंट के सॉवरेन बॉन्ड लेते हैं या ईटीएफ लेते हैं, तो गोल्ड एक ऐसा सेफ हेवन है कि जो इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए सबसे बेस्ट है। और ये इवन हमारे आरबीआई ने भी ये साल 135 टन गोल्ड बाय किया है। वर्ल्ड वाइड भी एक सिनारियो देखिए कि सारे सेंट्रल बैंक भी गोल्ड बाय कर रहे हैं, तो मेरे हिसाब से गोल्ड लेना एक अच्छी प्रोडक्ट भी है और अच्छा इन्वेस्टमेंट भी है और एक ऑल्टरनेट करेंसी भी है।